Welcome back. I had some more time to myself this morning, so I wanted to hurry up and get this video out there. I feel like it might be a long one, just because I've been using so much different skincare, but I will show you my absolute like staples lately, and I don't see that changing because I have repurchased a lot of these are like running low. So I'm gonna just go ahead and start with my cleansers. I have a lot here because I wanted to show you what I have been loving, but then also like the new BR cleansers. Okay, so this is all gone. The One Love Botanical Enzyme Cleansing Oil. I love this stuff. The only thing is it's 4 ounces, and let me just check. Okay, so this cream cleanser is 4 ounces by Jordan Samuel, and the BR big ones are 8 ounces. So I guess I'm used to like the 8-ounce sizes, but I went through this so fast. But I will say the texture is just so lovely. Like it's like I used to hate cleansing oils, and I wouldn't say hate, but like they weren't my favorite. And cleansing balms, just like, okay, it sounds so weird. I like them, but and they made my skin feel really nice, but when you wash it off, it was very weird for my skin to feel so nourished with the oil or the balm, and then that completely rinse away. It's just a weird like mind thing, I guess. And then I like to go in with like cream cleansers. Like I don't really like to use a gel, so then going in with like a BR cleanser just didn't do it for me. And I'll show you what I've been liking. So love this cleansing oil. This one, like I didn't even need a second cleanse. Like this texture was so good. Like it wasn't like overly oily. It's just, oh, okay, now that I'm talking about it, I was trying not to repurchase, but now that I'm talking about it, I just might have to repurchase. I think it was like 40 bucks. But I love it. The other thing is that it's glass, and I wash my face in the bathroom, the bathtub, the shower. I wash my face in the shower. And if I don't hurry up and take it out of the shower, like the bathtub area, my son will just grab this and like drop it, throw it, bang it. So I wish it wasn't glass, but yeah, this I adore that. Okay, the next cleansers. Okay, I guess I'll talk about the cleansers that I've been loving. So like the Jordan Samuel cream cleanser, the texture is amazing. And I guess I can show you. I wouldn't say it's like slimy. It's just so good. I don't think I'm gonna show you cleansers because then I'll be here for hours, and my son is like still sleeping. He's gonna wake up any moment, so I want to hurry up and get this done. If you want me to show textures, maybe I'll show them on like a shorts or something. If you really want to know, just leave a comment, or like ask me to compare whatever you want, and then I can do that on my shorts and on YouTube. So the cream cleanser, I love this texture, and I'm a cream cleanser girly. I don't like foam, I don't like gel. Cream is where it's at, and milk for me. Yeah, so this cream cleanser, amazing. I love Jordan Samuel, he's so sweet. I just wish it came in a bigger tube. But yeah, so this texture is good enough to use on its own for me. It removes makeup if I need it to. And I'm talking about like lightweight makeup. I don't wear like a full face of makeup. I don't know if it'll cut it for that. He has like after show treatment cleanser that will work. I have that in my bathroom. I just don't use that very often. This is my all-time favorite. This is, yeah, love it. I've gone through several tubes of this already. It's good enough to replace my BR cleansers. Yeah, because I don't think I'm gonna purchase Late VIP 02 anymore. It's really expensive, and it's a cleanser, like, and I found like others that do the job. So this Statia Velvet Cleansing Milk, it's so nice too. It's so plush. So this is a cream, this is a milk. this kind of feels more milky than this does. So I think those names just don't even look at them. But this is kind of like a gel cream texture. It's very like bouncy. It feels like late, what is that one? Late You. It feels like Late You. I didn't love Late You, but I do love this one. This takes off my makeup for me, and this is a really like good one in the sense that like it's unique in the texture where it keeps its shape after my, like while my face is wet. So like I can use this as a double cleanse after this one. This combo is really nice, and I wouldn't say this is affordable, but this combo is like, it's just really good. I'm trying to find like an affordable option of a cleansing oil. I was thinking about some Japanese one. I can't remember the name of it, but a lot of people love that. I kind of want to try it, but the only thing is you have to order from like Yesal or Salvana, and I think it takes like a month, and I want it now. Yeah, so those are great. And on to, I'll just talk quickly about this Prequel one. This is really awesome. This is the only gel cleanser that I have right now, but it's like a slimy gel. It's like not really gel, it's like slime. I love this texture. It's good as like a second cleanse for me, or like if my first cleanse I don't have much sunscreen or makeup on, maybe like a morning cleanse. This is nice. And it's so affordable. I think this was like $7 or like $18, and you get a huge amount, 13 fluid ounces. My husband used this yesterday, and this morning he was like, Maya, what was that cleanser that I used yesterday? Can I use it again? I was like, okay, sure. This is really great. I'll probably continue to repurchase because of the price too. And a friend of mine, she was sent the products, and the moisturizer had like, it was grainy, and she thought that was what the moisturizer was supposed to be like. The customer service team reached out to her and was like, hey, we're doing some quality control. We heard that there was like a grainy texture in this batch. We're gonna send you out a new one. And I just really love that they like reached out to the customers that felt that grainy texture. I just think that that's great customer service, especially with the price point too. And like, I don't know, I haven't been so like, I adore a brand, but I guess that customer service really does like make a difference, obviously, to me. But yeah, I will support her brand. I really like it. I couldn't remember it in the last video. Her name is Dr. Sam Ellis. She's on YouTube too. If you are not subscribed to her, maybe I'll link her down below so you can find her Instagram. I really like these products she created. Okay, so Late Dermo S and Late SR. These are the brand new cleansers from BR. You know, the Late SR is supposed to be for like oily skin. It's supposed to, and both of these say like makeup remover. I feel like the Dermo S does a better job at removing makeup than SR, but this one is supposed to be for like oily skin. It's supposed to rebalance, purify. This texture does remind me more of Lei, but I don't love it. Like, there's nothing about this that screams like, oh my god, you have to repurchase. I really love the texture. I wouldn't say that. Like, I wouldn't no, I would say if you want this sort of like fluffy, like jelly cream texture, go with the Statia Velvet cleansing milk. Obviously, I'm sure people are just gonna want to try it, but once you feel this, and if you're not like super convinced, or maybe you love it, give this one a try after, and then let me know, because I feel like these are similar. This one feels more like airy, more like whipped, while this is more dense, but they're so similar. And I wouldn't say like I don't love this one, but this is like a solid one, very non-complicated, you know, cleanser. And I feel like these all from BR are the same. So yeah, that's the SR. Dermo S, to me, I love the texture. This one was meant for like drier skin. It's got a more nourishing feel. It's thinner. It's like a true milk. It feels more to me like light EV mixed with late VIPO2 kind of texture. Like it's a little bit more fluffy than those, but very emollient. Not oily, but it feels like it's got more of that, like those nourishing ingredients in it. But I like this. Again, this is not like mind-blowing. It's really nice if you have sensitive skin. But again, I feel like the other products that I mentioned are really good. So like if you have sensitive skin, dry skin, try the One Love. Like, I adore this texture, and it rinses away clean. These do from Beyond, the new ones, they do rinse away clean. I don't like to use a cloth with it because I am in the shower. Yeah, I like them, but I'm not like blown away. I know they're gonna reformulate VIPO2 cleanser, but again, I just don't know if I'm gonna feel blown away for the price. Especially like, also like, the brand knows that people adore their cleansers and stuff. Like if you're buying from BR, you adore the cleanser, sell a massive bottle of it. Like I don't, you know, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, I don't know. And cleansing is one of my like favorite steps. Like I just don't get that like satisfying feeling from these cleansers. Again, I get that satisfying feeling from these two products. So if you take away anything from my cleanser segment, these two are my recommendations. Okay, that was long about cleanser, and I'm sorry if you're like, I don't think that cleanser is like super important. I think cleanser is super important. Okay, so I have a lot of skincare in my drawer right next to me, and I don't even know where to begin. So I'm just gonna begin with let's begin with my night routine, because I feel like that's straightforward and I kind of keep it the same every day. I'm just trying to figure out, so okay, lately, and this is going to be very controversial because I've been using tretinoin every night, in the form of tretinoin that I'm using. The brand is Altreno. It's got like a hyaluronic acid base, and it's like a gel. I don't know if you can see that. I'm not gonna waste it because I need a refill and I don't want to waste my precious love. But I love this stuff. This is my second tube of it. This is the larger bottle, or larger tube. The first tube I had was a smaller one, and it's 0.05% tretinoin. They don't have like a 0.1%, but I've been able to use this every single night and not have any issue. The only thing is, when I first started Altreno, this was, and I wouldn't say first start, but like when I was using it every single day, I think it was like winter time, this past year, 2023, my skin ended up purging really bad, to the point where I think I got on this side, like a cystic acne, a cystic pimple, right under my ear. That's where my cystic pimples usually like tend to go, and like they stay for a long time. It started off as a clogged pore, and I have a hard time reaching and seeing this area to like squeeze the clogged pore, and it was like underneath my jaw, and I kept trying to squeeze it little by little, like almost daily, and it would just get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger, and then it turned into a cystic pimple and it wouldn't come out. And so I was stuck with that for like, I think it was there for like maybe 3 months, and at that point I just left it alone. I was like, okay, you're here to stay. I can't see you on the surface, I can feel you underneath, but I just gotta leave you alone. I left it alone and it went away. Okay, and I also, during that time, I started to do the PRX peels, and I feel like that kind of helped it go away. So anyway, all that to say, after during that time, I wasn't using Altreno every night. I was trying in the beginning, and then I would do it like every other night. I was trying to do like skin cycling, and I'm really good about like listening to my skin, like feeling what it needs, and then like using different things based on that. But I felt like it was like a losing battle. So then I just started using my BR skincare, and I was like, okay, I give up on Tret. It's not for me. I think I took like a 2-week break and was like, my skin kind of feels like okay, let me try this again. And then I started using this. I just kept doing it every night, and then I was like, okay, I might, and it was fine. And then I just noticed I was getting a little bit of clogged pores, and that's when I had the idea of using my this is where people are gonna like maybe lose their shit, my Lotion P50. This one is P50 Pigum 400. I gave my husband my P50 1970 because I found alternatives. So yeah, so then I started using my P50 day and night while still using Altreno nightly, and at the same time I finally purchased Skinceuticals CEF, and I felt like everything just came together beautifully, and I've been using Altreno ever since. During the cystic acne and like the pimples and clogged pores, I was also doing PRX peels, and I started to do those weekly because I felt like when I was using Altreno in the beginning, I took a break from any acid exfoliants or acid toners or whatever, just because everybody told me to do that, and obviously that's a smart thing to do, you know, like you don't want to overburden your skin, you don't want your skin to fall off, you don't want to like burn your skin off or anything like that. But my skin has gotten so much more oily, so much more like tolerant. I can put anything on my skin and it's okay. I have 2 pimples here because I've been using the Anastasia brow gel. I haven't used that in so long, but I wanted something with less hold than the Benefit one, and it's breaking me out, and I remember it used to break me out before, so that's why those 2 pimples are in my eyebrow. But anyway, okay, so fast forward to now, I've been using my acid exfoliants day and night with Altreno. So I will go ahead and talk about these products, I guess. So I was just very curious on the Decalt exfoliant. It's got like, I don't have the box with me, but it's got like gluconolactone, which I love PHAs. I feel like they do a really good job at exfoliating, preventing clogged pores for my skin, without being like super aggressive. So I think this is like a high ingredient on here. There's also salicylic acid in this. I adore this. There's a reason why it keeps selling out. It's so gentle, and you can kind of see the milky texture of it. Like, it's just so nice. Like, if you're looking for an acid toner or something like that, you can even use this as a serum, because I don't put this on a cotton round. I wash my face, I take this, put it on my hands, and slap it on my face. I might do 2 layers of it sometimes because it also feels a little bit hydrating. So most of the time I go in with this, and it's so gentle. So I use this morning and night, and I kind of alternate between this and the Danucera D22 tonic. This is one of the BR estheticians. She created this. She's got like it's called like Cerebalm too. I have a little sample of it here. You can use it as a cleanser, as a mask, and as a balm. I'm not really like sure about this one, but anyway, this one feels a little bit more like a little bit stronger than Decalt. And lately I've been really liking this. This has like a regular like watery texture. It feels a little bit, I wouldn't say sticky, but it is like more hydrating than the P50 toner. So like if you, I just feel like these are really nice. If you are an acid toner person, these are really nice. This one is more, I feel like it's more gentle, and this one has a little bit more zing to it, but I have been really adoring these. I will continue to repurchase both, and I might even stop purchasing the P50 if my skin is like not needing it. My husband has mine, so we'll see how those go. So I go in with like an acid exfoliant, and then see, this is where it's really hard to talk about my skincare because I have like a ton of products. I'm like ashamed. And another one. Okay, so let's talk about my essence and toner addiction. So I love BR serums. Like, I love the texture of them. They're just really expensive and they're so small. I'm sure they're great. I'm sure they do a lot for you, and I still have some, but to be honest, I haven't been reaching for them because I have like all of these things. You don't need all of these at all by any means. And honestly, anything that you have in this sort of category will work. These are just the ones that I've been tempted to try, I've liked, and I've continued like repurchasing. Okay, so let me start with, I guess, the ones that I don't love. This Donginbi or whatever, ginseng one. It's the $18.99 single essence EX. I don't love this. So this step for me is mainly to hydrate my skin. Some of these have like niacinamide. I think the Estée Lauder ones do. This one from the History of Who is really, really beautiful, but it's got a scent to it. And then this one by You Skincare, the creator had acne prone skin, and she created a line that like targets like that, the sensitivity. And this is really nice and hydrating. But yeah, so like I feel like you don't need any of these, but if you were wondering like my opinion on them, here it is, I guess. So not great. I'm gonna make this quick. Don't like this, and I don't like that. I want to make it quick. It's just not special. This one is really nice. It feels like water. It's got alcohol in it. I never feel like it's irritating my skin or drying my skin out. So if you have dry skin, don't use this one. It's not going to be enough for your skin. It's got a slight scent to it, but I enjoy it. It's a beautiful, fresh, light scent. I just really love actually this whole line from the History of Who, and I'll talk more about it later, but I love this. The You Moisture Replenishing Essence. I really like this one. It's very gentle. It's hydrating. I mean, it does what I wanted it to do. I just like, it doesn't brighten my skin, doesn't do anything extra besides like hydrate and calm. But if you're looking for that, this is a really great option. Probably won't repurchase because I also want a little bit more brightening, and because my skin is more oily, I'm not needing like the calming and like that aspect only. I can go for a thinner texture but also have brightening. I enjoy that more. And I will say this one is probably better for people with dry skin. It doesn't do anything except calm and hydrate on my skin. Okay, so this Exquisite one. Okay, this is where it kind of gets a little bit hard. So the Ultra Hydrating Facial Toner. I don't know the ingredients. I don't have the box with me. The ingredients are not on this bottle, but it is so refreshing. Like if you have dry skin, if you have oily skin, this is a really beautiful one to try. I will say you will be disappointed if you are expecting more than hydration. I really like it because of how thin it is and how like just fresh and light it feels. And for that, I will repurchase. This is my second bottle. It doesn't brighten, it doesn't do anything else. If you want more than what I just said, you should try the Estée Lauder Micro Essence. I have looked at these for years and was like, it's like it's just all hype. Like, I bet it's not really doing anything. This feels almost exactly like the Exquisite toner, but it brightens my skin. I don't have the ingredients with me, but I'm pretty sure it also has niacinamide in it. And I'm not like talking about niacinamide and like you must have this ingredient. It's like almost in every single ingredient, but it's not in a lot of essences or toners or whatever that I'm noticing. And I'm pretty sure it's in this one, and I'm pretty sure it's why my skin looks so bright after using it. This is just, this is my favorite of all of the toners and essences right now that I'm using. This is my favorite, and I bought it when it was 50% off at Macy's like maybe a week ago or something like that, and I've been using it ever since. I love it. If you have dry skin, go with the blue one, the original Micro Essence Bioferment or whatever. If you've got oily skin, they say to choose the Micro Essence Sakura Ferment. I will say I do have like oily to like combo oily skin now, and while this feels like very lightweight, it feels more like the SK2 essence, like water. I prefer that extra like feeling of this one, because then I can skip like a hydrating serum and stuff like that. Like, this does it all for me. I love this. And I'm all about like shortening my steps now. Yeah, I love that. So I'm not like crazy about this one. It's good. It's just not like, I wouldn't say the other one is even thick. It's just got like a nice feeling on the skin. This feels like more like water. And it's not bad, but it's not my favorite. Okay, and then I also have the Tatcha, the essence. This again feels like water, and I like it. So I feel like my skin is brighter after using it, but again, it's the satisfaction of feeling this like texture. And you could technically use something thinner and like pair it with something like thicker, like these, but that just takes a lot of time and I don't have that time these days. Yeah, this is okay, this is good, but I found a favorite. Okay, so my son woke up and he's drinking a bottle watching Miss Rachel. So I'm just gonna make this my night routine. I don't have that much time to finish, and I feel like because I haven't shared a lot, I just have like a lot of skincare to share. Okay, so I left off at the essences. I have a lot of other things I use and kind of interchange, but most of the nights I feel like I don't need much for my skin. So after the essence, if my skin feels like it's hydrated enough, it's not feeling sensitive, then I will skip most of my other serums. Like, okay, for example, this Quantum Lift Serum by Flawless Canvas. I'll be transparent. I have an affiliate code with her. It's just my name, MAYA, and it gives you like, I think 15% off. But honestly, her serums are beautiful. She's got a Paradox here, which is like a retinol. It's a 0.2% retinol, and I believe it's like the highest retinol on the on the market right now. There's a brand that sells a 0.2% too. Forget what it's called. I think it starts with an M. I've never tried their products before, but this is nice, and I want to share other alternatives. I just feel like I've tried the Alto Advanced, the Even Tone by Skinbetter, and I'm looking at serums right now because that's kind of like the step that I would use. I have a history of whoo serum, which is nice. I don't use it anymore. I don't feel like my skin doesn't need it. What other ones? I have like BR serums, but again, my essences take the place of those BR serums. I use the BR serums when I have more time. I want to pamper myself, but I don't feel like those are necessary anymore because I'm going in with Tret. So I guess I'll just skip to Tret. So I have this one, Altreno. I also have Renova, which you can get in the United States like online. It's like They've got like their own like doctors that they use online that they can prescribe this to you, but it's just a 0.02%. This is really nice when you're starting off, but look into your insurance because these were not covered. Tretinoin is not covered by my insurance. This retin-A from tretinoina, I don't know how to say that in Spanish, but this is from Mexico. My friend lives near, and she goes and gets it for me sometimes. So this is a 0.05%. This was only like $25. Luca! Okay, uh-oh. Come here. Oh, so this is my son. Luca, look. Can you look at the camera? Say hello.
Hello.
Hello. Okay, I'll be back. Be back. Let me see. You want to hold this? You can hold this one. Maybe he'll sit in my lap if I give him some stuff. So yeah, I think those are the only. And I also have the La Roche posay adapalene gel 0.1%. This is the same medication as Differin, but I prefer the La Roche-Posay formula over the Differin, but these are both over-the-counter sold over-the-counter in the United States, and they're very gentle, but they work really well. I would just buy whatever is on sale because oftentimes they have like buy one get one like half off on both brands. But yeah, so I wasn't able to tolerate Altreno all over my face, neck, around my like eyes, by my nose, around my ears. Like I wasn't able to tolerate all that until recently. So in the meantime, I was using, where is it? The Paradox as like an eye cream, and this is a beautiful eye cream. It's got a moisturizing base. It's thick, so if you're like dry and you don't want to use like something super strong around your eyes, this is it's beautiful. I can't tolerate Altreno like on my lower chest, if you know what I mean, around my boobies. So I use this one there, even now. So that's that. The reason why I mentioned the Quantum Lift earlier is if you have dry skin, irritated skin, yeah, all that, this is like a dry feeling serum. You put it on your skin, you're not going to get a glow from it. It sinks in really fast, but I swear this stuff heals my skin like no other. People use like Alto Advanced by Skinbetter. No. This is so good. I will say you only need one pump for your face. I feel like if you use more than that, it might pill on your skin, especially if you're like you're layering other stuff. So I can only use one pump of this, but I don't use this every day because my skin doesn't need it every day. But it also has like a copper peptide in there, and I just emptied it because I'm trying to go through my stuff. I emptied the Niad copper amino serum, and my skin doesn't really like this. Like, it works. My skin it just gets a little bit sensitive to it. This is so good. Like, I cannot tell you. I have had a couple people say like, I don't get what the hype is about. Like, it's just a hype product. So just be aware. Like, some people don't like this because of the texture. It does pill. Again, if you want texture swatches or anything like that, let me know and I'll put them in a short so that I can give you as much information as possible. I'm big on texture. I don't care what the product is, like if it works or whatever. If the texture is horrible, I'm not going to use it. Okay, so I was just putting on my Tret and then moisturizer. So this is also an area where I'm not like convinced with. Like, I just have a ton of stuff that I need to use. I love this Calcium restorative hydration cream. It feels so nice. The texture is beautiful. It's like a gel cream, but more emollient than you would think a gel cream might be. So it's like a little bit more than a gel cream. It's really nice. It's got like with rejuvenated conditioned media. It's got growth factors in it. And I believe it's like 40% growth factors or something like that. And then they have like the multi-action cream, which I don't like the texture of, and it dried out on me because the packaging is like a jar and it just like wasn't great packaging. That has like 50% growth factors. I say go for this one. I think it's cheaper, and like if you're not using it every single day.
What's that?
What is that?
I think my cake.
Yeah, that's not Tatcha. Anyway, so this is I like this one. I will say, like, my skin hasn't been needing these sorts of like textures. I've been using this one a lot. It's the History of Who Vital Hydrating Emulsion. It does have like silicones in it, but it doesn't feel like it. I just really think the texture is so beautiful. I emptied the Flawless Canvas Scavenger Serum, and that I would use as like a it's kind of it has the same kind of texture as this without silicones, and I prefer that because it also like brightens my skin. It's also more expensive than the History of Who, but it's more easily accessible. The History of Who is available on like Stylevana, Yes Style. Like there's a store near me that carries it, but besides that, like it's harder to get, and Scavenger is like so good. So if you're like paring down on your skincare, you have oily skin, just the cleanser, that essence that I use, the tretinoin, and then the Scavenger serum is like a really solid routine, especially for summertime. Okay, and then I'm just trying to think of anything else. I have a bunch of BR, like I still use it. Oh, and this is hiding here. I love this cream still. So I don't think I've talked about this on my Instagram, or no, I'm sorry, my YouTube, but I adore this cream. It was a little bit like more hydrating than I needed for the summertime, but I just used this the other day again because I had run out and I didn't want to open it because I have like 10 creams here. But don't worry, I give stuff to my mom, my mother-in-law, my husband. I supply the family with skincare. But yeah, so this, I love this. If you've got like normal skin, this is a really good moisturizer year-round. Oily skin, this is also a really good moisturizer if you need like a thicker than a gel cream. This is a regular cream style moisturizer. It's so good. It's got like defensins, Goals to Get Glowing on Instagram has a really good slide about defensins, and I love this. I love the brand. The only thing is I also have the Bio Serum, and since my skin has gotten so much more oily than it has in the past, this is a little heavy, especially in the summertime. In the winter when I'm dry, this is great, and this has like a higher concentration of defensins in it, and I'll go ahead and link Goals to Get Glowing, that slide that she has, so that you can read up on it and see if this is for you. These are expensive products, but they're really nice. I'm just trying to think of like, and so I also have the Skinbetter stuff, and I haven't opened a new Scavenger Serum by Flawless Canvas, what I would use as a moisturizer step in the summer, because I have all this open. So I've been just using this Alto Advanced as like a cream. Okay. And then again, Even Tone by Skinbetter. I use this as a cream right now because I don't like, obviously I don't want to waste it. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh, you've been spilling milk this whole time. Okay, I feel like that was a very long video, and my son is about to knock this thing over, and I gotta clean up milk on the floor now. So that's the end of this video. I just went over my night routine. I have a ton of other products that I like to use, like the Biologique Serum 3R is like exfoliating, but I feel like this Decalt has like the same sort of like essence, like they provide the same like benefits. So like $300 serum 3R versus like, I think this was like maybe $60 for like 5 ounces of this. This is a great exfoliant. Anyway, so if you have any questions, please leave them down below, and then I will at some point try to get my AM routine up. But thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. I guess please like and subscribe to my video, or YouTube. What? Anyway, thanks. Bye.